It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, they've been executing at a high level. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Oh, I just can't wait. You're making me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Yeah. Wow.
A flyover and gorgeous look at the Charlotte skyline. It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Still out of the lineup is Jeremy Lin. They want him healthy.
Kevin, injuries are part of the game. I mean, every team goes through it, and you just have to find a way to make do in that situation.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with some kind of stopgap solution until they know exactly how long he's going to be out.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. And it's Freak in at the three. And there's the feed to Sullinger. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. No luck. Great D that time from Batum. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys. They're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
Now here's Sullinger, and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Now here's Freak. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. And he gets the bucket. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Dishes to Jefferson. And Batum kicks to Walker. 6 to shoot. All alone. No good from Lamb.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Freak. In the corner, Bradley with it. And it's Boston with another.
Avery Bradley.
Hornets trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And that is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Back to Sullinger, and he gets the bucket. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And Walker kicks to Lamb, launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Zeller setting the pick for Brandon. He feeds it to Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Now here's Jefferson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Here's Sullinger after Al Jefferson's score. Left side, Bradley, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 16 rebounds and almost 4.5 blocks. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
The Celtics with the lead. Bradley drives in. Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Walker dishes to Lamb. Jefferson, a screen on Bradley. Lamb with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. From deep three-point range. Another shot. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 5 now.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Well, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get a stop on this one.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Lamb. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Now, here's Bradley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets fans team.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Zeller. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Charlotte shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket. for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Jefferson, that's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Zeller. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. And here's Freak. Sullinger passes to Brantley. Here's Freak. And Freak throws it down hard.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Sullinger. But they'll get another chance. Back to Thomas. He kicks it to Freak. Picked by Zeller. Here's Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Hornets fourth.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He already has 12 points and 4 assists. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Bradley. Walker's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And a wide open look for Freak. Kept alive, Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now here's Sessions. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
The dish to Freak. Back to Thomas. And it's Boston with another.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Walker. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Walker with it. He's guarded by Thomas. Walker goes in. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
All right, Charlotte.
And checking out some numbers for Sessions. How's the last month of basketball been for him? In scoring, first in rebounding. And, of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Hairston, he's checked in for the Hornets. Smart's checked in for Boston. Now Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
And Olynyk kicks to Freak. Here's the screen. Smart, wide open, he fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Kaminsky sets the pick for Kid Gilchrist. And that one's good. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Freak. He's got 16. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Hairston. There's the pick. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And that's his second foul already.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the court right now for the Celtics. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. And it's Freak in at the 3, the small forward.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Boston. And it's Walker penetrating. Batum wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here's Lamb. He's got 8. Excellent use of the screen that time. Lamb's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Thomas. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Freak, and Lamb kicks to Jefferson. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Bradley. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. Here's Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics leading by 15. Outside Thomas. Freak sets a screen for Thomas. To the middle. Off the pick. Here's Zeller. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Celtics. Jefferson a screen on Thomas. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Rebounded by the Celtics. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Walker following the basket by Freak. Walker with it. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Lamb. Batum with the 3, and he gets it to go. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Charlotte. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for Boston, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
No good from Lamb.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Back to Bradley. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 16. Batum attacking. And it's blocked. Here's Jefferson. The rebound by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Now here's Freak. He's got 24. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Lamb with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Puts it up from 12. No good from Lamb.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the wing right side. Now here's Freak, defended by Batum, and that one's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Rebound, Boston. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game. From deep. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Walker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Walker's got 11 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Freak, and it's Boston with another.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Hornets trail by 21. Now Walker, 11 points in the game. Inside. Over in the corner, Lamb. Offline with his 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Sullinger, a screen on Batum. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. No good from 18. Celtics leading by 23. Thomas dishes to Freak. Passes it to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. Freak passes to Sullinger. And again, it's Boston converting.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Walker. Feeds to Lamb. Jefferson, a screen on Bradley. Lamb, no good. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting.
2 minutes remaining.
Thomas kicks to Freak. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte, and a new group in for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Johnson comes in for Jared Sullinger. Crowder, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Boston dictating the flow. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bargnani. Now here's Sessions. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Hairston, good. Smart with the ball. He dishes it to Freak. Off target from three-point range.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
We've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. They can't get too comfortable.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And here's Smart. And the pass to Freak. Kicks to Olynyk. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Freak's got 36. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Sessions. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And the Celtics making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Celtics. They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
They've got Batum, Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Jefferson in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Jefferson. Goes back up. Walker's shot is off.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Charlotte, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That free throw, no good.
Shooting 2, Corey Jefferson.
And the second free throw, good. Boston shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Now here's Freak, defended by Batum. Now Freak, just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Thomas, no luck. The Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Batum dishes to Walker. They set the pick. Jefferson, a screen on Thomas. Screen by Jefferson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Sullinger. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Thomas passes to Freak. The feed to Bradley. And power down the champ.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Celtics. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Dishes it to Jefferson.
That's the wall.
Soft touch off the glass. Jefferson's got 9 points.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
And checking out the stats for Lamb, how's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Jefferson, and it's denied. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Thomas kicks to Freak. To the paint, here's Bradley, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bradley's got 14 points for the game. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Walker dishes to Lamb. Jefferson setting the pick for Lamb. Nice job coming off that screen. 12 points for him.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And both free throws good from Freak. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And Walker kicks to Lamb. It's Jefferson high post. It's deflected. Thomas passes to Bradley. It's stolen by Lamb. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lamb leading the charge. Shot's good by Walker.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Freak. He has 40. Pick by Zeller. Bradley kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. Back to Bradley. Pass to Zeller. He feeds it to Thomas. Off target with his 3. Hornets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Batum kicks to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Freak. 17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the left iron. Celtics have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 now on the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Walker. He's got 13. Here's Jefferson. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
There's a good screen. Sullinger dishes to Thomas. He kicks it to Freak. Outside Bradley. Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. There's the dish to Freak. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. Then for the Celtics, Olynyk, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Johnson comes in for Jared Sullinger, and it's Crowder in for Bradley.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one's good. Freak.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Walker. He's got 15. Screen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Jefferson. Rebound, Boston. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
And now Kid Gilchrist running the floor all by himself.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And it's Freak missing.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Wide open look. The shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
It was a surprising victory. It looked like they'd go easily, but they came strong in the fourth. That was big-time momentum that they carried all the way to the win. That was an exciting finish.
Crazy game, Clark. I mean, they couldn't have won it in any more of a dramatic fashion.
Olynyk. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
The Celtics shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. On the floor for Boston. Freak in at the 3. Smart is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wesley in at the 2-guard spot. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Magic. Outside, Walker. Jefferson kicks to Jefferson. Nails the baby hook. Jefferson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. Pass to Freak. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Charlotte shooting 41% for the game. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Got a piece of it. Freak with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Smart with the ball. Jefferson on him, and the shot is good.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. On the wing, Batum. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Freak. Shot is off. Jefferson with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Lamb dishes to Walker. Sinks the three-pointer.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Now here's Freak, defended by Batum. Freak passes to Olynyk. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Charlotte making some changes. Murphy's checked in, and it's Harrison in for Jeremy Lamb. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Down low. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smart kicks to Freak. Great D that time from Batum. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Charlotte moving the ball around. Right side Jefferson. To the middle. Here's Murphy, and he makes good on the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Boston shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Vujanic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
They get the rebound. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
And that one misses. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Picked by Murphy. Batum with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Walker. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Walker dishes to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. For Boston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. There's a screen. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Back to Batum. The shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Fires, high post. Jump shot is good that time. 62 points for Freak.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Right side, Batum. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Freak. The rebound by Jefferson. Charlotte's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Murphy kicks to Batum. Again, Batum missing. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Pass to Olynyk. Feeds it to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Wesley against Walker. Free throw line jump shot. That's good. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
It's been a great game for Walker tonight. He has 20 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
That's good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The pass to Freak. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And here's Walker outside. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside from 13. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Freak. 8 points for Jared Sullinger.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Now here's Walker. The 17-footer. Here's Bargnani. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Kicks it to Freak. Olynyk sets a screen for Freak. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Harrison's checked in for Walker. Boston also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Here is Hairston. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Freak kicks to Smart. Fires the 3. And he gets the bucket.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Harrison passes to Hairston. Picked by Bargnani. Fires for 3. No good from Hairston. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. to the middle. Here's Olynyk, rejected by Bargnani. And they're able to recover. Freak with it. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Here is Hairston. He dishes it to Sessions. Down low, off the screen. Shot's good from Bargnani.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Freak. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Murphy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Smart.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Sessions. And it's Freak with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Bargnani grabs the board. And here's Sessions. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.